Hello, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is David Burns and I'm from Australia.
And what do you do? What is your background?
So I'm a director of a company, Bay Pharma, and we operate in Australia and supply vaporized nicotine products through the prescription-only model that exists there.
And is this your first time at GFN conference?
Yes, it is.
And what is your thoughts?
I really enjoyed it. It's been a very enthusiastic group. It's been great to get the international perspective and just to see how each region and country is dealing with different issues around tobacco harm reduction, and it's been very informative and I've enjoyed it very much so far.
And which sessions has been most interesting for you so far?
I've quite enjoyed the new products that have been around. There was a discussion on clinical trials, and there was also a discussion on recycling that I was involved in. It's been quite varied, and I've taken something from each of the sessions, I think, so far.
This year's strapline is Tobacco Harm Reduction the Next Decade. What do you think needs to change within the next 10 years?
I think the message needs to be delivered more effectively. And, you know, we see that there's been a mobilization of the anti-tobacco harm reduction over the last sort of number of years. And some of the messaging is been quite difficult to challenge. But I think the key is to stick with the message, be effective in delivering it. You know, I think if we can do that well over the next decade, then I think we'll have some more success as time goes on.
Right. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you.
Hello. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Karen Potter and I'm from New Zealand.
And what do you do? What is your background?
I'm research assistant for the Centre of Research Excellence, Indigenous Sovereignty and Smoking. And we research a lot about the higher rates of smoking for Indigenous people around the world, and especially New Zealand.
Is this your first time at GFN conference?
Yes, it is.
And what are your thoughts?
I think it's amazing hearing lots of perspectives from not only people that work in the industry, tobacco health and harm reduction, but also the consumers and their thoughts and problems that they have working through with regulations, prohibition, and all the rest of it.
And what topic on the conference seems to be most interested for you?
Well, the other day I went to Conor Mendelssohn's panel discussion because Australia, our neighbours next door, are in the middle of sort of making vaping almost prohibited for vapers throughout Australia, having to go to the doctor, get a prescription, and then finding it on the phone. You know, so I found that really interesting because we're right next door. We're in an election year, and there'll be pressure on our government maybe to, follow suit.
And this year's strapline is Tobacco Harm Reduction the Next Decade. What do you think needs to change in 10 years?
I would like to see there be, less information about all sorts of things, tobacco, nicotine, everything, and that governments are quicker to squash, and WHO, quicker to squash misinformation and actually, you say the real deal when it happens.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.